here. This talking is done. It is real. We are both ready. Fight of the year contender, 100%. This is what it is.
How personal is it between you and Conor? Do you feel this beat?
How close is it between you and Conor?
Deathly personal. Everything between us has made this into something that supersedes what boxing is. It's not just a fight anymore. This is deep. I feel it. I feel the energy. And I can't wait to get in there, take this guy out of boxing.
What did you make of Nigel Benn's comments there about Conor Benn sparring with schoolmates?
What did you make of Nigel Benn's comments about Conor Benn sparring?
It's a great story. You should write a book.
What about Eddie Hearn? You and him seem to get along, and then Francis Smith with a press conference. Did you like that?
What's there to like? These guys are here to talk shit and lie to the public. I'm saving you guys from having to listen to fabrications. Just wasting time.
Where did that animosity between you and Eddie first stem from?
Where did the animosity first stem from?
He lies. Anybody who lies to the public and gets away with it because of the power that they have, the money that they control, I have no respect for, I have no time for. And he's done everything he can to derail me and my career over the years, so when we're having press conferences, he is forbidden to speak. As simple as that.
Chris, what did he say to you? What did you guys say at the face-off just then? I saw you guys saying some things.
He said 2 days. And I said, that's right, it's coming. Nothing crazy.
Could you expand on what you're talking about to do with pain at the press conference?
I didn't hear the question.
You were talking about pain and what you have to and have gone through in your life. Could you expand on that? I thought it was very interesting.
No, not right.
Chris, is there a mental warfare when the two of you are looking at each other? Do you almost feel like there's a certain battle that's won in the build-up ahead of going into the ring that gives you added confidence?
There's always mental warfare. There's always mind games. There's always, who's getting into whose head, who's affecting who emotionally, spiritually, mentally. These are all games that have to be played, especially when there are a million cameras on you. You've got to come off as the person who is in control. I am in control. He is not.
Chris, is that absolutely zero?
Mentally, because, like you alluded to on stage, the situation with the weight cut, the dehydration clause, coupled with the public display what your dad mentioned last week. You mentioned that about the disgrace comments. What's it been like for you in comparison to previous build-ups this week?
The build-up has been, overall, it's been great. There have been some rough patches for sure that I've had to deal with. Outside of all the stuff that you guys see in here, I've had to go through a hell of a lot of other things during this camp
One more question.
that nobody could deal with. But I've done it. I'm here. I'm confident. And we're ready to go.
Chris, is that absolutely...
£50,000 that you spent on the fighters on the undercard for the first fight? Why you decided to do that? I think a lot of people in the fighters
Because it's the right thing. Paying fighters who don't get the type of money that me and Conor Benn are making. It's important because they pay for these camps. The fights don't happen, and the promoters, where are they? They run off into the distance, forget about the guys who boxing is built off of. That's what Eddie Hearn did in our first fight. He forgot about all the fighters and how much money they'd spent, and it never sat right with me. So we've set the record straight. We paid everybody that was on the card, and hopefully that sets an example for future failures for the promoters.
Is that Saturday night?